Welcome to Presence Funded, an intelligent application designed to render present status and update phone settings by interpreting your calendar events. How many times have you missed changing your phone from normal to silent or vice versa? Many of us follow a fixed timing routine throughout the week and would want our phone to move into a particular mode according to this. Changing these settings prior to each event is cumbersome, and especially when we forget to do this, the results might be embarrassing. We come across such cases every now and then. During an important presentation, using your laptop, you suddenly find your friend pinging you on the instant messaging service. An awkward situation indeed. An ideal application in all these scenarios would be one to determine what your current activity is, analyze it, and recommend an appropriate setting for the phone. Not only that, how easy would it be if your present status is automatically determined based on your event and updated too? Could one possibly find an application that could have these savvy features? Well, you need not look any further. Presence Funded is just the one you have been on the lookout for. It's a smart presence update system based on your calendar event and also recommends an appropriate setting for your phone. The unique feature of the application include intelligent interpretation of the calendar events using a semantic analyzer to determine the status of the user. It recommends a phone setting for the user based on the kind of event that the user is about to participate in. Additionally, it also sets the present status of the user on his favorite app like Twitter and Gtalk. A buddy tracking system that allows you to spot the location of the friend on the map. Now let's take a look at the demo of the application. First, the user sets up the events on his Google Calendar. When the user logs in on Android, he specifies his Gmail and Twitter accounts. The user can then choose to launch either the Presence Manager or the Buddy Tracker application. When the user launches the Presence Manager, the application presents a pop-up saying the Presence Manager is initialized. Here we show the activities on the server side. Once initialized, the user will wait till he receives a pop-up for that event he had set in his calendar, up to 5 minutes before the event starts. You can see that the application recommends a particular phone setting for the current event. The user is presented with 3 options here, namely accept, remember and discard. Here the accept option is chosen. Now the settings will be modified on the phone to the one shown on the pop-up. The Android ADB dump shows that the app has changed the phone settings to the recommended ones after the user accepted it. The user's Twitter and Google status is also updated. The user may additionally choose to discard or remember the decision. If he chooses to remember the decision, the app may automatically set the status without asking the user the next time around. On launching Buddy Track, the user is presented with a map view overlaid with a list of his buddies. In this case, the user's buddies have already registered themselves with our application. On clicking a buddy icon, the present status of the buddy is shown along with the address of his present location as seen. The user can track the location and presence of all online buddies on his Google Doc list. The monitoring service running at the server end presents the user with a view of the number and type of incorrect recommendations made for a particular event and user on a spreadsheet. Using this, the performance of the semantic analyzer can be tracked and tuned to better its analytical capabilities. A graphic rendering of this information is also present to intuitively interpret the working of the prediction algorithm. Presenting the architecture, the core component is the present server that spawns multiple threads for activities like polling the calendar, communicating with Android, and running the monitoring service. On launching the application on the Android phone, it passes the credentials to the server, which then retrieves the calendar events and delivers it to the semantic analyzer. The analyzer outputs a present status, and this is used to recommend a particular setting on the phone, the logic for which is built into the server. Additionally, the server also uses the Twitter and Google Doc APIs to update the corresponding present status of the user. Some of the challenges that we faced and how we tackled them. Thank you.